Ready to go, man.
This is how much Powell is.
I thought like DJ.
Classical music.
Well, I used to play the violin when I was very young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I DJ'd well, I still DJ for fun. That used to be my job. Wow. Yes, I have the ribbon that was given to me by the school children. And this ribbon is 8.95 meters.
Oh, wow.
And they stretched it out for me to see how far it was.
Oh, okay. So can you show us how long it is?
Sure,
Okay.
that's easy.
Carry it.
And their names are on here too.
Oh, really?
They're very nice, very great kids. That's 1 meter.
Okay.
2
Oh my
meters,
goodness.
3,
Okay, I'm
4.
gonna go.
Yeah, there you go. Might not be
Yeah.
long enough. 5 meters, okay. 6 meters.
Oh my goodness. It's really long.
7 meters.
Far.
8 meters.
Okay, and now we get it.
8.95.
Wow.
Pretty
Great.
far.
Yeah.
That is very far. Wow, I was good.
Yeah, a little.
Wow. I still say that all the time. Wow. No way. No, pin it. Pin it. Is this right? I have to walk it off. So it's about right. Yeah. Wow.
What do you think? How far would you jump nowadays?
7.
7.
Yes, I'm in training now.
I think you can be better than some Czech long jumpers these days.
The women.
Even
The women maybe, not the men. No, I'm always coaching, and so I'm demonstrating, and it helps to not have the. Yeah. So I just turned 50, so I'm got in shape and trying to look good. Try to hold on to it.
Perfect. When you jumped that world record in Tokyo in '91, did you think that it will take so long until someone else will break it?
No, I didn't think it would last the rest of the competition. Because the thing is, everybody was so used to Carl Lewis coming from behind. So when I broke the world record, he had 2 jumps left. So in my mind, I thought, okay, he's gonna go 9 meters, and then I have to go 9:10, and then I hope he doesn't go 9:15. But then he only jumped 8:87. And I was like, I might win, So for it to last 23 years, I mean, it's good for me, but I think it's not good for the event. I want somebody else to do it,
Why do you think it's like that? What is missing to the other long jumpers? What would you recommend them to improve to be able to even get closer to the world record?
Well, it helps to have somebody who's jumping very far. And when I was competing, there were many jumpers who were jumping far. Robert Emian jumped 87, I think, and Larry Myrick's 874, and there were many jumpers over 850 and 860. So we had to jump far, So now, if the gold medal, they won 834, oh God, I can't stand that. But but the thing is that I see technically, and that's what it really is, technically and mentally, but technically they're not running fast enough. They're not, the biggest thing in the long jump is converting the horizontal speed to vertical lift at takeoff, and you have to be really quick, and they're not doing it well. And then, in the air and the landing, it has to be everything, the rhythm. And when I watch, I just think, that's not it. They don't know. But I got a chance to learn, because I was watching Carl Lewis all those years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's how you run. Oh, those kind of shoes. Oh, that's how you warm up. All those things, So I learned from him and other jumpers. And, I was just very determined. I believed that I could do it. And I didn't let anybody tell me that I couldn't.
But now you also work with children. You work as a coach as well. So do you think maybe one day you will have somebody who will get closer, somebody from your training group?
I hope so. I hope so. That's my goal. If I want to be involved in the record. I was trying to get Usain Bolt to jump because he could jump 9 meters.
Do you think so?
I know it.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's science. I mean, speed times height equals distance. He's the fastest in the world ever, and he's very tall. And he knows how to jump. The only problem is he has to land. That's difficult, especially coming from where he'll be way up there. So, but I don't think he'll try now. But I hope that I can coach somebody. Even if it's a woman, I want to have a woman, break the world record or get a gold medal in the Olympics. Since I never got one, maybe I can coach somebody to get one.
Do you think that, speaking about Usain Bolt, do you think he will ever try it?
No,
if you
not now.
Can convince him?
Not now. I think that if he jumps, he could take a chance on getting hurt and taken away from his sprinting. And the long jump needs him. Because when I was competing, the long jump was one of the top events. 100 meters, 1,500 meters long jump, pole vault with Sergey. But now the long jump is forgotten about, So it'd be nice if he did jump to do that. But, he makes his money from running. And I can't be mad at that.
Looking back at your career as an athlete, what would you consider as the toughest, like in your personal life, in your sporting life? What was the toughest thing you had to face or?
Well, it's pretty easy. I got divorced about 3 years ago, and I have 2 daughters from my marriage, and I see them every week, but I can't see them every day, and it makes me very sad. Very, very, very sad. I love them so much. They're 9 and 10, Carly and Macy, my loves of my life, and that was hard. It still is.
Do you think it was because of your past, because of athletics, or it was just part of your life?
Things don't work. I was married for 14 years, so people change, and I'm friends with her still, so there's no ill will. She's remarried already.
Oh.
Wow. She's very beautiful, so I'm sure it didn't take very long. But, I think about that a lot. That's about everything else, with competition. It's part of being an athlete, the good and the bad, And athletically, the hardest thing for me was Barcelona.
Barcelona Olympics.
Barcelona Olympics, yeah. Because, I want to say I should have won because I didn't. But if I had handled things better, I would have won. I would have won. My warm up before the competition started was the best ever, and but at the Olympics, it's an event, so you warm up and then they take you back underneath. So I had to wait 45 minutes before I jumped, so my body went. And then by the time I started off slow and the competition came back up, and by the very end. Carlos went 867, I went 864. So if I had one more jump, I know I would have jumped. Maybe a world record too, but I use it now to tell my athletes, don't do what I did. Don't warm up don't leave your medal in the warm-up track, So I always try to make sure and tell my athletes to conserve your energy.
So maybe that's one thing you would have changed if you had the chance from your athletic. Otherwise, it was okay.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, 96 was hard too, because I had a chance there to win also. And I think that when I look back on it now, that's why Carl Lewis was so great, because no excuses for him. He did it each time, So I had a great career. I'm very thankful, but, he's the best of all time to me. I have the world record, but he's the best long jumper of all time.
Looking back again, you're athlete, you can play violin, you're DJing, you like dancing.
I used to play violin. Mary had a little lamb.
So if you had a chance to choose again, sport or the career, would you choose athletics again?
Oh, yes. Yes, because I get a chance to do it all anyway. When I was competing, I would go around to different cities, and wherever I went, I would go to a nightclub and I would DJ. They would let me DJ, and music is just a big part of my life. I was just dancing in my room for nothing, because I'm big goofy guy too. But music, I always had music around. So it's just a part of me. So that doesn't matter.
Very similar with Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Actually, because he also
Yeah,
like
because he DJs and stuff also. Yeah, and that's why I appreciate him. Because he's a showman. When he comes to the stadium, I mean, even before that, when he gets out of the car, his limo or whatever, the bus, everybody's just looking, and that's the way that I used to, well, not everybody, but a lot of people were looking. When I used to do my warm-up as a part of my my contract, my appearance, they want me to warm up on the infield so the people could watch and see me with my headphone dancing, warming up, dancing, jumping around. So I would bring the people in and then compete. So I was out there for 3 hours, 2 hours of competition and an hour warming up. So that the whole stadium was with me, So and you can see when Usain runs, everybody just wants to see, So I'm proud of him. He's doing a good job.
Now we're in Ostrava Golden Spike meeting. Is there some special event you look forward to see? Of course, long jump, maybe triple jump as well. But is there some special event you always like to watch in the TV or live on the stadium?
I'm about to say something. It depends on what the competition is. I mean, here I want to see Justin run. I haven't seen Justin run. Well, actually, I saw him at the World Championships, but I haven't seen him at a meeting. I've been to the championships, but I haven't been to individual meetings. I'm looking forward to seeing him run. And for me, it's just being around the athletes, because I'm always at the IAAF things and the Olympics, but now it's like the regular competition. So, when I walk into, the lunchroom to get the meals, rather, and I can see the athletes like, what is that? What's he doing here? So it's fun. It's fun just to be around them.
Ostrava is also one of the candidates for a Continental Cup in 2018.
Yes.
Did you heard about that? What do you think?
I will be supporting it.
Do you think it will be a good place for?
Oh, definitely. This is a wonderful city. Beautiful people. Okay. But just very nice people, and everybody's been really friendly. And it's a beautiful city. The children took me around the tour of the city, walking around for 2 hours. So I get to see the tower and, and the old churches. And, so it was great for me. And they made a little book for me. It's really nice. So this is a great place. I can't wait to come back.
Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.